So, Queens ABC, we are back. We are back in the building. Okay. So, since Bree's death, I'm gonna use quotation marks because we all know the tea. If we saw the end of the episode, we all know the tea and what exactly happened. Well, not exactly what happened, but we all saw. We just also, if you watch the episode, we just all saw the reason why I'm doing this with quotation marks, right? Okay, so after Bree's death, everybody just kind of went their separate ways. It kind of took a toll on everybody naturally, and everybody is just kind of just like they're low key messed up. To be honest with you, it's a lot on everyone, and everybody have gone their separate ways, and everybody's working on their solo projects. So the first things we see is well, maybe just the first thing I saw is Valeria. Valeria is working in the studio. She's working on her solo project, and to be honest with y'all, it don't sound half bad. So I'm just like, okay, go Valeria. Valeria doing her little thing. She's in the studio with a guy who's not really communicating with her at all, and she tries to talk to him and get to know him a little bit. He's not really here for it. We're not quite sure why he's kind of behaving that way, but he's kind of just in a mood. So it was like, whatever. So anyway, they ended up finally talking, and they ended up going to one place after another, after another, after another. They started off like at a bar, then they went to a restaurant, then they left the restaurant, went to another place, and it was just like all night, all night. And then the last place we see them is at the damn altar. Valeria done just married a man that she don't know. Poor Valeria. She's looking for love any way that she can get it. Bless her heart. But I'm just like, what the hell is going on with Valeria? I don't know. Bless her heart. What else is going on? Valeria, she ended up telling everybody, about it. And it was just like, girl, you stupid. You don't know this man. But they all was just like, okay, well, you could just, we gonna give you our blessings, crazy girl. And, that's just it. But he said he loved her and whoop to whoop. Now, Valeria, she did not want to tell him the tea at first. All he talks about is his family, how much he loves his family. He can't wait for her to meet his family. But we all know her family situation. Her mom, we found out, passed away actually, but her mom gave her up for adoption when she was a baby. So she never got to know her mom. And the person who she thought was her mom, who came in there, ended up not being her mom, her crazy ass. So, but she knew her mom and stuff. So it's just been a mess. Valeria, she's had a difficult life. And so anyway, she ended up finally telling the dude, hey, this is the situation. This is my mom. I never met her. I was adopted, etc. The dude was just like, okay, well, I love you, and you my girl, and that's it. So we at this point, we're just going to pray for Valeria. Let me see if I can switch this lighting. I don't know if it'll be better. Whatever, not really. But it is what it is. So that happened, right? What's going on with Jill the Thrill? I'm killing them. I'm feeling them. Jill the Thrill. Jill the Thrill. Bless her heart. She feels like the whole Bree situation was her fault, and in a way, it wasn't her fault because you can't help somebody who's just out of their mind. But I mean, she is definitely deeply connected to it because the gunman ended up being her crazy ass husband that wouldn't let her go, and he actually was trying to shoot Jill and ended up shooting Bree. So that's how that whole thing happened. And she feels responsible. She feels guilty about it. She feels horrible, right? Because Bree is dead, right? So she's kind of going through it. She's having real bad nightmares, and she ended up attempting to get back on drugs, meaning that she bought the drugs, but she didn't use them. Thank God. She ended up throwing them out the window. The police stopped her, and was just like, "Yo, did this come from you, Kai?" And she was just like, She ended up sitting up in jail. Eric, Valeria, Naomi, and I think Lil Muffin maybe, they went to go get her and see about her. They good friend because sister's going through it. Bless her heart. But it seems to be a come togetherness on this episode for sure. Who else we got? Lil Muffin. Lil Muffin got a rival. This little white girl that's literally taking her style. Apparently, she knew the girl. I think. I think they were friends or whatever. She mentored her, whatever the situation. But anyway, this girl is a little fake Lil Muffin wannabe, and all them three queens that used to be Lil Muffin's best friend that was riding her coattails and was spending up all her money, them the same three queens is now rocking with the little white girl child. The little girl, she called Lil Muffin talking about she want her to mentor her, and Lil Muffin came, to be nice, and it was just a stunt. They had the cameras out. They was trying to punk Lil Muffin in front of the world, and y'all know how the kids do these days. Lil Muffin, being the mature woman that she now is, she walked off and was just like, child, I ain't paying y'all no attention. Y'all three queens are sad, and they are. Let's see. Naomi. Child, Eric is fully healed, by the way. He's fine. He's out the hospital. So Naomi, she's kind of going through it. She's just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. She ended up seeing Zadie. Now, Zadie is a rival raptress from way back in the day. Used to be, I guess the best two female MCs at the time was Naomi and Zadie, and which is Remy Ma. Right? And so we see her. She's now, working at Piggly Wiggly or whatever. And she's cool with that, but she's kind of done with the music industry. As most real life artists talk about how the industry is janky and a mess, and it's misogynistic and ran by just old white men, and they don't know nothing about nothing about, and it's just the way of the world. And a lot of women have to do strange things for pieces of change and for something that's rightfully theirs. Instead of just having the talent to back it up, you got to do this and this and this and this. They always putting, especially women, against each other, black women. And it's just not a nice, it's racism involved, and, it's just not, it's not a nice game industry to be in. And Zadie's just over. She was just like, look, I'd have been employee 3 times of the month. Child, every damn month, actually, of the year. I am employee of the month. I bag the hell out of them groceries. I ain't got time. I'm not fooling with you. Naomi, girl. Naomi want to get Zadie back in the studio. And in my mind, Naomi wants Zadie back in the studio, meaning that she wants Zadie back in the industry so that she can replace Bree. That's what I'm thinking. Because, Bree's gone, bless her heart. So, she was just like, nah. But then she ended up finally breaking her down, Naomi, Brandy. And she gets in the studio and she kills it. It's Remy Ma. Hello. She kills it. And, everybody's cool. She was just like, look, the whole reason I was done with the music industry is because, the whole story that happened, that wasn't the tea. The tea is that some man basically did her wrong and ran her out of the industry like they do in real life, right? And so Naomi, she's just feeling some kind of way about that. She was just like, I just can't rock with that. She talks to Eric, her baby daddy / man. Well, I don't know what they got going on. Is there a couple, Eric and Naomi? I don't think so. Maybe they trying it out, but it's a lot that went on between them. So, she was just like, can we just get her a deal or something like that? And whoop to whoop, they talked to her. She was just like, nah, I'm not really feeling it. So anyway, Lil Muffin's rival, she puts out a diss record on Lil Muffin. Lil Muffin creates another diss record and smashes her, right? Because Lil Muffin actually has talent. And then they was just like, yo, the industry is interested back in, they're interested back in you, Lil Muffin, Lauren, and they want you to get it. And they was just like, nah, because it's just another man that's controlling a woman, and they're gonna run me again, and no, I ain't got time for all that. So the queens, all of them, minus Bree, because she gone, they decided to put together their own label called is it Queen's Record? Young Queen's Record, something like that. But anyway, their first artist they want to sign is Zadie, aka Remy Ma. So she actually signs the contract, and they about to create their own record label ran by females, where it's nothing but females on the label, and it's just going to be a big thing that's never happened before. So, with all that said, um, Naomi, they're celebrating and stuff, and each one of them are going to release solo projects on that label. But Naomi was like, "Yo, I gotta call somebody, just to, make sure that we're good, and somebody who's gonna be okay with this." So she ends up calling Brianna, child, Eve. Eve ass is somewhere at the beach chilling, and I'm just trying to figure out. And then somebody lovely on Twitter, thanks love, told me that she's temporarily gone from the show Eve. Now I know in real life she's pregnant, and congratulations to her. And so, but as far as the show, I was so disappointed. I was like, Lord, Eve, the show just started. This is the first season. We don't know how the show is gonna do. Hopefully, there's many more seasons to come, but we don't know how these networks, how they do what they want to do. So I was like, damn, Eve, you just got there on the damn network, and nah, your ass is finna, you don't got killed off the show. People, we saw the people putting the flowers and stuff up. We thought she was gone. Child. Eve somewhere chilling at the beach with all her children. So that made me feel good because I was like, thank God Eve is not leaving the show. I think now that I see this show and how it works and see the acting and the storyline, this show works with every single character on the show. Hopefully nobody ever leaves this show so far because I really enjoy the show. The show works. It works with Lil Muffin and Naomi and Valeria and Jill and Eric and we're gonna work Remy Ma and into the fold. We're gonna see how the acting be, but we already know she got the rap down pat, right? But so far so good. She's doing well. So it's just these kind of shows are important. It's black based, and it's a show about hip hop and R&B as well, because these women can sing. Naomi, Notori. So it's good. It's a good, and I'm enjoying it. Anyway, with that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Iskinsware on Instagram and Twitter, at Iskinsware89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.